Hello everyone, Richard Hundley here, and David McKeever with Advance One McKeever Real Estate, here to present you the monthly market update for Stockton. David, what do you have for us?
All right, so this month I'm going to start off with some very good news, and that is the average, or it's the median sold price in Stockton for last month. Last month they hit a new high for over the last few years. This is the new peak. It's at $325,000. We had quite of a new rise compared to the last few months. And if you were to look back a year ago, the median sold price in Stockton here in June a year ago was an even $300,000. So, you know, that is an 8% increase in the median sold price in Stockton over the last 12 months. So that's a pretty significant gain in my opinion. So congratulations to anybody who's purchased a home in the last 12 months. Congratulations to any homeowners in Stockton who've held on for the last few years. We've seen some great appreciation, and we're happy to see a new peak here, a new price point hit, $325,000.
Yeah.
So now the next slide and data we're going to look at is what's going on in the market, the average for sale, pending, and sold homes. Let's take a look at that.
Okay, and as you can see on our new chart here, we have both all three pending, solds, and new listings. New listings are up from 519 to 541. So the new listings increasing might be also driving that median price that we showed in the last clip. But here's what's going on. Pendings have leveled out, which is still okay compared to this time last year where they dropped already. So we're hanging in there. But sales have dropped just a little bit too, from 317 to 297. David, why do you think in the middle of the summer sales are dropping just a little?
Well, it could be attributed to a couple of reasons. You know, we had the same pattern last year. You know, pendings dropped a little bit, as did the number of sales in the last year's summer months. So we're kind of seeing that pattern again. Maybe it's because I think families are out enjoying themselves a bit more. They're going on summer trips. It seems like all my Facebook friends are out having fun at the beach or somewhere else. So when you're away, you don't buy homes. So that could be one factor. Another factor I want to share with you next is the average asking price in Stockton for homes for sale. And that could be the larger factor. So let's take a look at that right now. All right, so here on this top green line is the average for sale price that homeowners are asking for when they sell their house. And as you can see over the last few months, that's really kind of spiked almost. You know, we went from just $357 in February, and now we're up around just shy of $400,000. So as the market shifted into a seller's market, the homeowners selling their homes are trying to take advantage of that, therefore asking more and more and more for their homes. And you know, that eventually the prices will peak to where buyers are no longer interested, and it will cause that to come back down. And we saw a sign of that last month. The average for sale price did retreat a little bit from $397,000 to $393,000. So that's the first sign that maybe buyers are putting on the brakes.
Right. I mean, the higher prices get, the lease buyers qualify. You know, you just start losing some of your buyers' natural trend. That's
true. Very true. All right. So the last chart or data I wanted to look at today is what's the average months of inventory. You know, we've seen the pending slow down, more listings. Let's see how long it'd take to sell every house in the market if we could.
And on our final chart here, we have what's called the inventory of homes for sale. So you can see that because we had more listings come on the market, the inventory jumped from 1.6 months to basically 1.8 months. For those of you that don't know what that means, David, can you tell us?
Yeah, the month of inventory chart is an indicator that kind of tells you what type of market we're in, whether it's a seller's market or a buyer's market. Currently, the number we're sitting at is 1.8 months of inventory, which means if another home was not placed on the market for sale, how long would it take for all the homes that are on the market to actually be sold? And this is a relatively low number still. It's out just 1.8 months. To give you a kind of gauge on the market, a normal market, this should be anywhere from 3 to 6 months.
Yeah, quite a bit higher. Yeah.
Quite a bit higher. So the 3 to 6 months is kind of a normal, quote unquote, normal market. Right now, it's still showing a seller's market, even though we've had a little bit more inventory, even though the pendings have leveled off. And last December, we started to get up to that range. Over the winter months, we started to get back to that normal market, where it was about 3 months inventory. But here we are back down to a seller's market.
Yeah. So, I mean, it still is a seller's market, but fluctuating just a little bit. We hope this information helps you, either realtors in your venture out there, informing your buyers and sellers, or you buyers and sellers out there to know what's going on in our market. Yeah. So if you want any other information on what's going on, please contact us, and we will see you next month.
We'll be back here again next month. Thank you, everybody, for watching.